Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in this video here, I'm going to be doing a quick and easy, natural, simple wedding makeup look for you guys because my wedding is tomorrow, October 14th. So I just figured I would go ahead and do a little quick and easy makeup look for you guys. So I am very excited because tomorrow I will officially be Michelle Beeman. So let's go ahead and jump on into this video because I don't want it too terribly long. Okay, so for starters, I'm putting on my little cat ears to get my hair on my face. Then I'm going in with my tape, putting that on my eyes, as you guys can see. e.l.f. primer in sheer. Putting that all over my lids, as you guys can see. Then I'm going to take my beauty blender, blend that into my lids, as you guys can see right here. And you want to do the same thing for the other eye. And then I'm going in with this e.l.f. blending brush here. And I'm going to go in with the color in my James Charles palette. And I'm going to go in with Canvas. Put that all over my lids, as you guys can see right here. And then the next shade out of this palette, I'm going to go in with Punch Me. And I'm going to put that, like, try to do a little cut crease right here, as you guys can see. You just want to do this color as a light brown shade, because we're going to try to make this a smoky brown glitter look. So you just want to do that, and then do the same thing for the other eye. And then I'm going in with my Jeffree Star palette, and I'm going to go in with Ouch, as you guys can see here. And I'm going to put that from like the inner corners and blend that on top of Punch Me to give it more like a little darker effect. So you guys can see right here how this is starting to become a little bit darker. And you don't want to put any on your lower lash line because we're going to save that for the glitter. So I'm just smearing that on top of the little light brown. Do the same thing for the other eye. And back in with the James Charles. And I'm going to take Code James and 10% off. And mix them two together. And put that on top of Ouch and Punch Me. Just make it kind of darker and a little bit more smooth, I should say. And then I'm going back in with Jeffree Star and taking Intrivious, I think that's how you would say that, and put that on the outer corner right here, just to give it more of a darker look on the outside. Because like I said, you guys want to make this like a smoky brown look. So you guys can see how that's turning out right there. And I'm just going in swirling motions. And do the same thing for this eye. And I know it's not really even, but I tried. Now I'm going back in with James Charles and taking the color Spooky. And putting that on the dark brown shade to make it more darker and like a smoky brown look, if that's how you would actually say it that way. The same for the other eye. Now I'm taking my primer again and putting that on the part where you left blank, because this is going to be the base for the glitter, so it will stay and show up more. So you want to create just a little thing right there. I'm going up just a little bit on my lid so you guys can actually see the glitter more instead of just on my lash line. But you want to try to make it as perfect as you can so you guys can see that. And I just blended it in with my finger so I wouldn't mess it up. And then I'm going in back with my Jeffree Star and taking the color Donor, which is a gold glitter, and my e.l.f. or Wet n Wild brush, getting some on the brush, and I'm just going to blend that onto that primer. You don't want it all over your lid, you just want it on the spot where you put the primer. And I missed some spots on my lower lash line right there with the glitter, but I went back in with my finger and touched that up. So you guys can see how I'm barely tapping it on there and then sweeping it to the edge to meet with the dark brown. And I did the same thing for the other eye. And removing the tape, which some of it's still stuck on my face when I put the foundation on. Now my e.l.f. foundation in beige beauty blender, and I'm just going to shake it up here, put some on the beauty blender, and then I'm just going to put it all over my face and give it that smooth face so it won't, you know, make it look more coverage, I should say. And then just blending that all over my face. And for underneath my eyes, I normally just like smear it instead of bouncing the beauty blender. I smear it because like it does a whole lot better for me. And you can see right here where the tape still got stuck to my eye. So you just want to blend this in, make sure it's nice and smooth and fully covered all over your face. And down your neck just a little bit. I don't go all the way down my neck because I don't want to. Now my Bare Minerals Powder Foundation in Fair. I'm just taking this and setting the foundation to make it more smooth. And with this big fluffy brush or powder brush, shaking some of the powder into the lid. You don't want a whole lot because that stuff will go everywhere. Swirling my brush in it, tapping the excess off, and then you want to apply that all over your face to give it a nice smooth, you know, matte finish. And you guys can see in the end part of this when I'm done that it looks so flawless because that's the way I do that. And now I'm going in with my LA Colors Jumbo Eye Pencil and sunglasses, putting that on my waterline. And I'm barely pulling down underneath my eye. Which, where my nails are so long, I was trying not to poke myself in the eye. Do the same for this eye. And then I'm taking my black liquid eyeliner. This was my Halloween liner. Making a small wing. You don't want it too bold or anything because this is a simple look. So I'm trying to make a smallest line that I've ever done. And then when I get done with that, I created just a little baby wing. Because you don't want it too dramatic. Because, you know, when you're getting married, the focus ain't on your makeup. It's focused on the couple getting married. So I'm just trying to create the smallest wing I possibly can. Fixing up the inner corner of my liner. And I did the same thing. And my Rocket Volume mascara. I had to make a weird face there. Now you just want to put your mascara on like you normally would, just to make your lashes look longer and fuller, because I really don't wear false lashes. They're too hard for me to put on. And then you want to do the same thing for the other eye, which I think I did that eye off camera. And now my Laura Geller blush. It don't say the color, but you guys know it. And then this blush brush. So I'm swirling it in there, tapping some off. And you want to go make a weird face and do just the apples of your cheeks. Which for this blush today, it really didn't want to go on my face. So I had to pretty much build it up, unlike it normally does. Because you guys normally know that the blush stays on my face. And my highlighter from Hard Candy, and I forgot what that's called, but you guys seen it there. My e.l.f. stipple brush. I'm just swirling my brush in there just to get enough on the brush. And then you want to go over top of your highlighter and make sure you blend it in with your blush at the very end of it where they meet. But you guys can see how good that highlighter is right there. Doing the other cheek that way. And doing my chin, my nose, Cupid's bow, and then my temples. That's the places I like to highlight. Now my Graveyard Girl lipstick or liquid lipstick in Texas Toast. And I'm just going to put that on my lips. As you guys can see right here how chapped my lips are. And then you want to make sure you do this perfect. Which I know nobody's perfect. I'm not perfect. But I try to make my lipstick perfect. And then when you get to the top, you want to make sure you kind of go over your Cupid's bow. As you guys can see right there what I'm doing. I'm trying to give myself just a little more peaks at the top of my Cupid's bow. And that is the finished look. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little quick and easy makeup look for weddings. And there it is, finished. So here is the quick and easy bride makeup look. I hope you guys really enjoyed this because this is the look that I have planned on doing for the wedding tomorrow. It's really easy, really simple. I mean, if you really don't have the palettes that I have, you can just use a brown and glitter. That's what pretty much I was going for, and then I just pretty much matched up all these colors and blended them together, and this is how it turned out. So I hope you guys really enjoyed this. Give it a big thumbs up. Go down and hit that little red subscribe button if you ain't already. Turn on the little bell to be notified when I upload, and I'll see you guys in my next video. I love you guys.